And in that place of victim consciousness, it's like everything is somehow against you, and everything is always focused on the problem, right? It's always about what's going wrong, what isn't working. And it's this idea that somehow dreams are lost or dreams are interrupted, or that somehow I don't have whatever it is that I think is needed for something, whatever that might be. And it brought to mind, as soon as I began to identify this, it brought to mind the drama triangle. Now, I know I got a lot of psychologists and therapists in the room, right? So Stephen Cartman's, he created this in the 60s. And I know that Unity has a model for victim consciousness to manifestor, to channel, to the I am consciousness. But I want to throw this model in because I think it's important. I think it's okay. So we have the victim, right, which is sitting there thinking, poor me. And then we have the persecutor. So that's the person or the situation or the thing that is doing something to you when you're in victim consciousness. Now, we're not always in victim consciousness. Sometimes we're the persecutor. And when we're the persecutor, we're the ones saying, what is wrong with you? Why did you do it that way? Why don't you understand that there's another way to do it? Can we all identify with that? Our frustration, right? Navigating with people. And then there's the rescuer. And the rescuer is saying, oh, poor you. Poor you. Oh, you so don't have what you need to make it in this world, do you? Without me, you could never survive. And that space of the rescuer, I'm going to switch over, connect. That space of the rescuer, the persecutor, and the victim is something that is living inside of all of us, and we can become all three of them to ourselves. So you're in victim consciousness, and you're thinking, I'm not good enough, I could never get this done. And then all of a sudden you hear the voice going, what's wrong with you? You always screw it up. You always make mistakes. And then you hear another part of you going, now just breathe. And if we just breathe and we open up to spirit, something else will make it all okay. Can we identify with that? That's what happens within ourselves. It's how we talk to ourselves. Now, Cartman called it the drama triangle because he was very clear that this is not who we are. They are roles that we are playing. It is not who we are. It is a role that we are playing. And the idea is, how do we break free from these roles? How do we break free from this idea? Because all of this is linked to the idea that we are somehow powerless. That's what creates the drama triangle. The victim believes that they are powerless against whatever is happening in their life. The persecutor will not be powerless. Never going to be powerless. It doesn't matter who I have to step on in order to not be powerless. But I will never be powerless. And the rescuer is sort of sitting there saying, well, I'm just trying to avoid how uncomfortable I am with myself, so I'm going to focus on everybody else. I'm going to look out here and see who I can fix out here because I am afraid of what's actually happening within me.